Coming up on Hoosier Sports Night, Indiana football is set to face their toughest test yet. And we finally have schedule clarity in the world of basketball. This is Hoosier Sports Night. Hello and welcome to the Season 20 finale of Hoosier Sports Night. I'm Jackson Kinney, also known as the co-director for iOS TV Sports, and we've made it to the final taping of the semester. So let's get into it and let's finish strong. Starting off the show this week is our preview of what is arguably Indiana football's biggest regular season game ever. Our own Haley Jordan has more.
A stunning season so far for the number 9 AP-ranked Hoosiers, who have beaten everyone, including the odds, this season. Starting with a win against Penn State, resulting in an explosion of Michael Penix Jr. merchandise. A not-so-unusual win over Rutgers, and then defeating the Wolverines, who they haven't beaten since 1987. And last week's win against the Spartans on the road. But Coach Allen wasn't completely satisfied with Hoosier play last weekend.
Just really proud of our guys. I mean, that's just how you win football games, and you got to go on the road and win some ugly ones sometime. And especially how the game started, I thought we really kind of put ourselves in a tough spot. But guys bounced back, got a 14-point lead, and then never looked back. So proud of this team. Big road win. Go Hoosiers.
But perhaps the most impressive win would be over number 3 ranked Ohio State. We all know quarterback Justin Fields, the guy who made noise on Netflix QB1 and a candidate for last year's Heisman Trophy. Although the Hoosiers lead the Big Ten in takeaways, interceptions, and sacks, will it be enough to take down the Buckeyes for the first time since 1988? Grant Hurd, co-offensive coordinator, isn't concerned about the name on the jersey.
That's not our goal, is to be a top 10 ranked team. Our goal is to go compete against the best and see how we match up. And so focus is the same as every week. Like, we should be ultra focused no matter who we're playing. And so we just got to go out there and take care of our business and play our game and not get caught up with who's on the name on the jersey. It's an opponent. We got to be ready to go.
This game marks the first regular season top 10 showdown in program history. 5-0 season record on the line for Indiana and an opportunity to snap the Buckeye winning streak. Tune into Fox at noon this Saturday. For iOS TV Sports, I'm Haley Jordan.
The winner of the matchup will take sole possession of first place in the Big Ten East and be favored to make the Big Ten championship game later this season. The Indiana women's basketball team still hasn't released a schedule yet, but we know they begin play soon. To preview the upcoming season, we have our own Andrew Fish in studio to break the team down. Andrew?
The Indiana Hoosiers women's basketball team is expected to be the best team the Hoosiers have ever had. They come into the season ranked 16th in the AP poll, which is the highest ranking they have ever received. The expectations for this season are set high because of the program record 24 wins last season. Coach Terry Moran's squad is going to be led by the nation's best point guard, and Allie Patberg, who many believe is the Big Ten Player of the Year and is on the Naismith watch list for National Player of the Year. They also return all 5 of their top scorers from a season ago, including breakout wing scorer Grace Berger, second-year forward Mackenzie Holmes, sharpshooter Jalen Penn, and Latvian shot blocker Alexa Gulbe. The team begins play in less than a week on November 25th, and if all goes according to plan, Hoosier fans could be witnessing the greatest women's team ever to put on the cream and crimson. Jackson, back to you.
Thank you, Andrew. Over on the other side of basketball, the men's team finally got some clarity on what their season is going to look like. Our own Jimmy Sutton has the scoop.
The 2020 season for the Indiana Hoosiers will kick off on November 25th against Tennessee Tech, and with all of Jackson Davis's preseason accolades, he'll look to lead the team this season. Jackson Davis has been selected for numerous All-American teams, on the Karl Malone watch list, and the preseason All-Big Ten team. With him, he has Rob Fennessy and Al Durham returning, along with more great freshman talent in Christian Lander to make up the backcourt. The Hoosiers will also take on some other good teams in their non-conference schedule, such as Providence, Florida State, and Buck. IU is coming into this season not quite ranked in the AP Top 25, but with received votes, they're slotted right in the 30th spot. If the Hoosiers can be consistent on offense and the freshmen can make an impact, Indiana will more than likely climb those rankings throughout the season by beating these talented teams. Archie Miller is also coming into his 4th season at Indiana, and he will be looking to make his first official NCAA tournament appearance with the Hoosiers after being cut short due to COVID last season. Be sure to catch the Hoosiers next week when they begin their season against Tennessee Tech. For IUS TV Sports, I'm Jimmy Sutton.
Thanks, Jimmy. The team also revealed their conference schedule this week. They'll play 20 games within the Big Ten, with half of them being here at home, and additionally, fans will not be allowed inside of Assembly Hall, along with the team allowing for a limited media presence. The team begins play next week, Wednesday, November 25th at home against Tennessee Tech. Tip-off is 8 p.m. and the broadcast can be found on Big Ten Network. And with the wrestling season still up in the air due to COVID-19, redshirt sophomore Graham Rooks is staying prepared to perform for IU Wrestling. Our own Brett Smith caught up with the wrestler.
After having a breakout 2019 season for the IU wrestling team, Graham Rooks has shown to be one of the top wrestlers in the country and looks to build off of a breakout season.
I've jumped so many levels than what I could have ever imagined. I think technically I've gotten a lot better, especially in hand fighting. I didn't really know how to hand fight coming into college, and I think having Angel to work with on that, it's made my wrestling a lot better.
Under the coaching of Angel ESCOBEDO, Graham Rooks has improved in every aspect of the sport and looks to improve technically for the upcoming season.
Any spot we're in, whenever we're wrestling, whether we're in a shot on our feet, on top, on bottom, being able to figure out the position and work towards being in a better position is something we've really stressed.
Through continuous success and hard work, Graham Rooks is getting more comfortable every time he steps on the mat and is more confident than ever before.
Yeah, definitely going into practice, I'm confident, and even more so whenever I get into the match. I think one thing that I think of is my conditioning. I think I'm better conditioned than anybody in the nation. So I think the longer a match goes, the more it favors me. So just being able to go out there and grind is something I look forward to.
With a great mindset and being the better conditioned wrestler, Graham Rooks looks to not only compete but dominate his opponents and looks forward to the grind this season.
Knowing that I'm well conditioned, I think using that and knowing people are going to get tired and then trying to push the pace even more to where they want to break, I think that's where the mental toughness comes in.
Since getting the opportunity to wrestle in the NCAA tournament taken away from him, Graham Rooks is excited to compete and scrap in the Big Ten.
And I think I've had that burn ever since then. So I've been trying to push myself, and just being able to be able to go back out and compete is something I've been so excited for. I've really been looking forward to it.
With the season on the horizon, Graham Rooks will be ready to make some noise in the Big Ten Conference. Reporting out of Bloomington, Indiana, I'm Brett Smith.
Rooks and the Wrestling Hoosiers are looking to improve on their 6-12 record from last season as they prepare for the season still to come. And now on to some alumni news. As former IU basketball star and Evansville native, Calbert Cheney is making a return to his home state, this time as a professional coach. Cheney will join the Indiana Pacers as an assistant coach, where he could reunite with another former Hoosier star in Victor Oladipo. Cheney was a part of Tom Crean's staff for 2 seasons while Oladipo was at IU. In total, Cheney and Oladipo have earned 4 collegiate All-American honors as Hoosiers. Meanwhile, several former Hoosiers were in action over the weekend in the NFL. Dan Feeney played every snap and helped the Chargers to 3 touchdowns in their loss on Sunday, where Roger Saffold of the Titans and Ian Thomas of the Panthers each saw some playing time in their Week 10 losses. And finally, the MLS playoffs are underway with a handful of Hoosiers in pursuit of the title, including Tommy Thompson, Will Bruin, Aiden Morris, Mason Toy, and Jack Mayer. And that's our show for the week, and that's it for our 20th season. Before we part ways for the holidays, I do have a few words to share. Obviously, things have been different this semester due to, the world. And as co-sports director, I've had the privilege to watch and work with our members as they have created quality content under these strange and difficult circumstances. The experienced members in the program have shown they can adapt to anything thrown their way, and the new members who have joined this semester have shown an incredible enthusiasm towards learning and contributing in front of and behind the cameras. To our seniors, Haley Jordan and my co-director Drew Fry, graduating this winter, we wish you the best of luck moving into the next chapter of your careers and your lives. We're going to miss seeing you around, but you better believe we'll support the hell out of you wherever you go. Hopefully, if things work out, we will be back in this studio bringing the latest in Indiana sports to you once again next semester. And meanwhile, our football and basketball reporters will keep bringing you coverage as those seasons progress. So make sure you follow us on Twitter and Instagram at IUSTV Sports to see the latest. So for the production crew behind me and all of our members at home, I'm Jackson Kinney, and we'll see you next time.